is cracking, y'all? This is Dakota, aka Michael. And yeah, them Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Here I am. I can't really see me, but I got my Wentz jersey. I just want to talk about how this game is, first half really sucked, but it is what it is. Anyways, it is what it is. Prescott, I mean, he kept things alive there for a while, but not really. I mean, that running game for either team wasn't working at all. It was pretty bad, actually, for both teams. First half was boring. I almost fell asleep, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was bad. Anyways, how about them Birds? Yeah! 9-1, baby. 9-1. How you like that? We got the Christmas lights out. Yeah. Sitting here enjoying the win. I mean, the score, it made it look like it was a domination, but I mean, second half was a lot better than the second half, to be honest with you. The first half was just pretty bad, for real. Wentz couldn't find anybody to pass to. I mean, I think we had a couple drops. It is what it is. We won. Cowboys lost. It seemed like that first half, though, they were Dez Bryant. They kept throwing it to him. Every time I look up at the fucking TV, Dez Bryant got a catch. Dez Bryant dropped the ball. Dez Bryant dropped the ball. I sit here and think, Prescott was, he tried to keep things alive, but ultimately we have the better team, so we're gonna win. He threw, I believe, 3 interceptions. Wentz, I think, had 2 touchdowns, I believe. No picks. Almost had 1, though. I don't know. The Cowboy guy I don't know who it was. He dropped it. I didn't see it coming. Turned around, and I don't know what happened, but he didn't catch it. And then, let's see here. I done said Jai was going to have a breakout game, but he didn't. I mean, I don't really know. I haven't looked at the stats. I just kind of just sit here and record this video and, go based off of the game. But Ajayi had that long run, which was nice. But I've noticed about Ajayi that he doesn't have the breakout speed. The acceleration, I guess. Once he hits that hole, he's gone. But defenders can catch up to him if they catch up to him. It's not like a Darren Sproles where he hits the hole and he's gone. Nobody's catching him. Ajayi hits the hole. He could be caught because that touchdown should have that run should have been a touchdown. It should have been a touchdown, but it wasn't. A good run. LeGarrette Blount. I don't know how many yards he had, but I know he had, 3-4 yards here and there. Good thing about Wentz, man, he keeps his composure, man. He's pretty chill. he doesn't panic. There's a couple times where he's trying to make a play, you know how he is, and he runs out of bounds and loses 2 yards. And it's like, okay, you could have just thrown the ball away, you know. Expected the Eagles to win this game, but going into halftime, I didn't know what to think really, but I knew, and I know this Eagles team, when they come to the second half, they do a lot better. They adjust, and you know they do damage. You know, Alshon Jeffrey, you know, had a touchdown, I believe, and yeah, Zach Ertz did pretty legit. Fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line right before the goal line. I don't know, I gotta look at the stats, but yeah, it was a pretty good game, I would think, all the way around. We just have a solid team, that's all it is. Wentz is the guy, Prescott. It is what it is without his left tackle and without Ezekiel Elliott. He's just mediocre, I guess. I think that this game is a statement game in a way for the division, or for the rivalry of the Cowboys and the Eagles. Because after this game, you know, last year was different. You know, the Cowboys got off to a hot start. They peaked way too early, and it's just they peaked too early. Is what they did. Second year, this is a lot better. This really makes more of a statement than the Cowboys did last year, because you know, your QB goes. I said this in the last video, and you know, the Cowboys hate that. You know, when your QB goes in the year 1 to year 2, he you know, makes a statement, and he progresses, and they want to come. ESPN put up a little a post about Prescott and Wentz, about you know, the last 2 seasons, you know, since 2016, because you know they're not going to compare 2017 season between the 2 QBs, because you know Wentz is obviously doing way better. So they had to compare last year and this year. You know, Wentz, you know, they had, I believe it was 39 touchdowns. You know, Prescott had like, I don't even know, like 8 interceptions or something, and Wentz had like 18. So ultimately, they're trying to make Prescott look better than Wentz, but in reality, we all know that Wentz is a lot better. His poise in the pocket, you know. We have 4 sacks on Prescott, so that's good. Let's see. Torrey Smith had a touchdown. First half was bad. Second half was a lot better. It's how they always do. They do better in the second half. Anyways. Go Birds! Yeah! 9-1, baby. I love it. We face the Bears next week. That should be another win. Be 10-1. Giants beat the fucking Chiefs. Fucking 9 points, alright, for the Chiefs. Okay. Let's see. Saints came back and beat the Rams, which, that was a good game. I watched that game. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, nothing to complain about, really. What do you got? You got the Eagles, the Vikings, the Rams, and the Saints. The best records in the NFL. And yeah, I mean, it looks good for the Eagles. And yeah, I mean, the Eagles won. They have all around better team, obviously, and Vitai's doing solid. Nothing to complain about. Nothing at all. So I'm gonna show you guys my hat before I go. This is this hat. I got the all white hat, which I don't really care for all white, but $8 on eBay. Why not? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Eagles win. Bam. Yeah. Deuces.